He was like the angel of death.
He didn't say shit like that.
He did. He so did.
Hey guys, it's Juanita.
And Sarah.
And Alyssa.
And we're here to react to Riverdale Season 2 Comic-Con trailer.
Many of you have requested this. And it's only a minute and 15 seconds. So I don't know how much they could actually tell us in a minute and 15 seconds.
More than you think.
Probably see some action, some drama, some casualties.
Right.
Is Fred dead? Number one question.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
We're probably not going to get an answer in this trailer.
You know, Fred's probably not going to be dead because then Archie would have to move to his mom's house in Chicago.
Unless she moves back to Riverdale.
She could.
Because Fred's dead.
That it happens.
Okay. So we'll watch Riverdale Season 2 Comic-Con trailer.
It almost has 1 million views. You see that shit?
Yeah, that's crazy. So it is questionable whether Fred is alive or not.
I mean, I think he's gonna be like mid to the hospital. So
Comatose?
he's gonna be badly injured, but he's not dead.
I feel like pretty much what we saw is like the first episode.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah,
Which I'm cool with.
It's a little peek.
Why is Cheryl so creepy with her terminology? Like, okay, Mommy, it's all gonna be okay, Mommy.
And mom's eyes are like,
it's like
same for you.
If you can do good eye acting, you're onto something.
Oh my god. Like, that's horrible. I don't understand, though, how she was the one closest to the door, too.
So I don't know.
She could have ran back in.
I said that she probably ran back in for something.
Or Cheryl pushed her in. We don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if Cheryl did that. Because, honestly, if I had her family,
You'd be killing people?
I would be killing people. I don't know what I would do, honestly. In that situation, like, what the hell do you do? Your father just killed your freaking...
Your father killed your brother and lied about it and hit him.
And then hung himself.
And then hung himself.
As a cover for all their drugs.
Yes! Your family's been smuggling drugs for years.
And incest.
Oh my god.
That's still
I will say they were third cousins. That's not as bad as it could have been.
But the mom, like they're talking about, at least we'll keep the bloodline pure. Remember that line?
I thought you were talking about Jason and Cheryl.
I mean,
for incest, but I forgot.
Flashbacks, it remains to be seen. It has been proven wrong entirely.
No.
That really was like the first probably minute of the show.
No, that was spliced up.
You could tell from when he was at the house with the bat and he was like doing tap tappy tap.
Oh, you're right. So wait, but he's a minor. He shouldn't be allowed. He should be in what's it called? Custody of.
Not just yet.
Not yet.
They give it some time.
Also, well, no, Jughead's at a foster family. I was going to be like, where do you think Jughead is? He was at the trailer by himself with his girlfriend.
For a while.
For like a night.
Wait, and Jughead's a minor too.
They're all minor.
But he's being placed with the foster family.
He is?
Yeah, that was at the end of last season.
Yeah, he was being moved out of Fred's house.
That's why he went to Southside High or whatever they called it.
Sorry, it's been a while.
He's in servants territory now.
Yeah.
But he is a servant.
So Archie knows something about the shooter that he didn't want to say aloud. Why wouldn't he want to say it aloud?
Maybe he recognized him.
1, he knows who it is. 2, he's afraid of who might have sent them. The person might have said something, and he's scared off by the words or what someone said.
And then, yeah, that's true. I don't know. Like, I feel like if he suspected, he would have told his friends. Like, that's weird, right? Is it weird that he didn't tell his friends?
We've watched this whole season. They lie to each other, correct?
I know, but
who doesn't lie to each other? Archie lies to everybody.
That's true.
He was dating the teacher, and he didn't tell Jughead.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, Jughead doesn't really tell Archie everything
Jughead was
either.
living in the school, didn't tell anyone.
Yeah. Okay, forget it. They
Veronica,
like all liars.
didn't talk about some shady shit her mom was doing. They all have their secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Will they come to a head? Maybe.
Well, at least Jughead was like, call your bullshit right away, Archie.
He knows Archie too well.
Yeah. Pops was using some strange imagery right there. He was like the angel of death.
He didn't say shit like that.
He did. He so did. He said the angel of death. I remember that.
Okay.
I didn't realize what he was saying. I was just happy he had a line.
Then he spoke.
Right?
Instead of just being in the background making burgers and milkshakes.
Being like, oh, Jughead's over there.
Okay.
I found that a little odd.
So basically...
No. Well, a little, yeah.
So basically it was setting up the fact that there's secrets all around Riverdale. There's like wars between families.
Still.
And that Fred might live, might die, but it might have something to do with Archie and his family. And then it set up a little bit of Cheryl, like, what the hell is she doing?
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I was expecting a time skip.
No.
No? I feel like teenage dramas usually do that.
When they go to college.
No, skipping the summer, you know?
It's not
It's not summer.
Oh, that's right. How long has it been? Like, this is like in such a short period of time.
Well, they were breaking Maple. I don't think they even hit Halloween unless they skipped over Halloween. But it hasn't been Christmas yet or anything like that, I don't think. Right?
What did it all
I know it
take
was
place
snowing.
in September?
It was snowing.
Because remember, I was like,
I don't know.
Archie, what are you wearing? A Letterman jacket? It's freezing outside.
Right,
It
sure.
was snowing. And then it's not summer. It's not.
It's not. It's fall or winter.
It's probably the end of winter for them.
All right, we'll see.
I don't know.
Hopefully they tell us in the show because I have no idea how much time has passed. I'm gonna assume a little bit.
But if we're going by the weather,
Yeah, it's not winter anymore.
it's like
No, it's
it
winter.
is
He punched
winter.
the crap out of the ice when Cheryl fell into it in the finale.
Correct. You're correct.
It could
It's
be.
just that they be wearing clothes that don't be looking like winter.
I know, right. Except the extras. That's the indication of time, like going past, like knowing the weather, looking at the extras.
Yeah. I also guess like the timeline in the show doesn't always match up with when they're filming. You know?
Yeah,
Gotta
but
get
you
that
know,
cover girl promotion.
but you know, they should compensate for that. I don't know. So technically, it would be like 2-3 months tops,
Easy breezy, beautiful. Time passing.
right?
I don't know.
From when? Cheryl was taking the
September.
thing.
From
Well, it
September.
started with Homecoming. Homecoming was like the first few weeks of school for them.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was punching out the ice. So it's probably.
February?
I don't know where they live though, because where they live, they could get snow earlier.
Or
'Cause we don't-
later.
Or later. Like, are they in like Vermont? Are they in like upstate New York?
That's actually
Because they've talked about New York City, so I feel like they're around like in the Northeast.
Let's just say Connecticut.
That's-
I'm gonna say Connecticut.
yeah, but
Okay.
that's so weird. Like, actually, it's really weird for like a teen drama not to celebrate holidays.
They celebrated Jughead's birthday. Isn't that the holiday enough?
But you know, they've got like we said, Halloween. Halloween's usually like a huge like mistake episode.
Well, here's the thing too. In the first season, they usually don't do like holiday episodes in a lot of
They
shows.
don't have a lot of time.
Yeah. Also, they don't know when their show's gonna premiere, so they don't do that. Because if you think about it, a lot of first seasons, they don't know if they're gonna get a second season. They don't know if they're gonna start in the fall. They don't know if they're gonna start mid-season. They don't know when they're gonna start or if they're gonna be a summer airing. You know, it depends on where they get slotted in the episode order. It could be like 13 episode season, it could be a 22 episode season. Depends on like what they're ordered, all that kind of stuff. So like in the first season, they usually don't do holidays typically in a show. Like either when they're in a second season or they're a few seasons in, and then they'll do like holiday episodes because they know like when they air, like in the upcoming season, where their timeline's gonna be and when their episodes are airing more likely. So then if they do want to do those things, they want to be like, now it's Christmas. Here's Christmas with each of the Riverdale families. That would be an interesting episode. I'm going to say that. But, yeah, they don't know. So that's why it's kind of hard to know how much time has passed. But since it did so well and they got season 2, I think the timeline might be a little more clear. And once they establish it there, it'll make more sense with the rest of it, you know?
Mhm.
But it's at least winter, right?
Yeah.
It makes sense. It's time for the relationships to develop, time for Archie to have gone through 3 people time for Betty and Jughead to get all that stuff done, time for Veronica to get used to everything, you know.
Do you think Betty and Jughead are gonna make it like through this?
Well, I heard
Yeah.
some tea from the panel from one of my friends. They said that like they were talking about a possible love triangle with
Between who?
Betty, Jughead, and this serpent girl. That's what I've heard. I don't know if it's true. I haven't looked
I
at any of
just
the
don't
panel
like
things.
love triangles. in
No.
general.
I don't either. But I was talking about it and I was saying if that's like legit, I can see it as being less about the other girl in a way and more about like which side is Jughead gonna fall on? Like, is he gonna side with the serpents or is he gonna like stay with Betty and like all that stuff? That's where I see it less of a love triangle and more of the love triangle as a way of showing a different kind of dilemma.
Yeah.
Think about it.
But like the part that bothers me about that is that it's the bad girl, good girl dilemma again.
We don't know if she's a bad girl or a good girl.
That
That
is-
think about it too.
Okay,
If
that's
she's a
very
part of the
true.
serpent,
But like,
she's definitely not good.
Or is it just about acceptance for him?
or maybe she's the
Because-
black sheep.
Yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
the serpents seem to accept Jughead like as he is, in a way, and like part of it is like, can Betty accept him being a serpent or like that side of him and all that stuff? It could be tied in with that too. We don't know. Season 2 isn't here.
Yeah.
Any other predictions y'all want to throw out?
Please do. Was Kevin in the group in the hospital?
No.
No.
We didn't see.
It was the main four.
We didn't see the mom. We didn't see
It was
Betty's
before,
mom.
But I thought he was becoming a main character, like a main.
Yeah, but still, the core of the show is Betty, Veronica, Jughead, Archie.
Okay.
That's the core.
We did see Betty's dad though when they were running. They were in the hospital.
Mhm.
I saw her dad in the corner.
Oh, I saw her mom too. She was in the
I
background.
didn't see her. I saw her dad.
I saw the blonde hair.
I didn't see Veronica's mom.
Like they weren't like the focus of it. They were just like they just happened to be in the background of
I
that
didn't
shot.
see Josie.
Mm-hmm.
I think they didn't want to give too much away.
No, but
Yeah.
I didn't see her at all. You know.
I know. I think she might not be in the first episode. It could just be focusing on what happened with Fred.
Are they keeping the same actress for Josie?
Yeah.
Yes.
She was at Comic-Con.
Okay.
Yeah, the only one that isn't returning as their character is Reggie. Rock. What?
The
was his name?
soft-hearted jock. No.
On.
No.
13.
On 13
Yeah,
Reasons Why.
The mean jock.
Yeah, he
on
chose.
Riverdale.
Who's got like those alpha type
Mhm.
personality things going on?
That's
Well,
Riverdale.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he chose 13 Reasons over Riverdale. They casted a new person though to play Reggie because Reggie's a big part of the comics.
I think that was a mistake, but that's okay.
That's his choice.
Yeah, that's his choice.
You know, he picked his side.
I just would have liked to see him in Riverdale. Anyway.
Yeah, because we didn't get to see a lot of him because he was filming 13 Reasons Why.
Yeah. So I
Ethel's
guess
back.
they're gonna have to like pick up a. Oh, I wonder if they're gonna keep Ethel in there.
She's back because I saw she posted like a picture from the dressing room. I don't know what that entails or anything, but she's not like a main or anything, but she'll still be like one of those reoccurring people, I believe at least.
So Archie and Veronica are together right now,
Yeah.
Yes.
and then we've got Jughead and
Betty.
Betty, and then Kevin
You
and
want to
no
support
one.
Polly, didn't
No,
you?
Kevin. Joaquin is gone, so
Yeah.
Kevin's single.
Yeah.
Technically.
So maybe we'll get a new somebody for him.
Mhm.
Unless Joaquin comes back, you never know.
I mean, I wouldn't.
Yeah. I know he ran away so he wouldn't get like in trouble for murder. So
I mean, that was some pretty heavy stuff right there. I would
Yeah.
leave too.
Oh, Polly's gonna have her babies probably.
Yeah.
She's still pregnant.
I'm
Jason's still dead.
I'm kind of hoping that'll fade into the background.
The Jason story now.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it'll be a main thing, but I think it'll still have
No,
repercussions.
More of like Polly's pregnancy, but I mean, it may because Cheryl burnt her mother like crazy. I don't know, but Cheryl's probably gonna want that baby in her life.
I have a feeling it's gonna be more in the background, dealing with like the babies are gonna come more into play with like Betty like hanging out with her sister and all that stuff, and like trying to do what's best for Polly, and then Cheryl being like, that's the like last good possible thing that could come from her family,
I mean, Cheryl's.
and then that's it. Because Polly's kind of bland. Let's be real here. From what we've seen, she's not bad. She's just there.
And nobody's there to say that Cheryl started the fire and to claim that she's crazy and get some help for her head. Cause,
Except everyone that knows her.
well, they don't know that she's the one who burned it, right?
Nope.
The mother would be the only one. Seems like she's burned to a crisp.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Nana Rose. Well, we know there's got to be like a whole bunch of Blossoms who would try and take over now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Since they fucked
The
up so
company?
bad.
But were they in on the fact that it was drugs?
The company
It was a
may
cover up for drugs.
because it was drugs.
Yeah,
Government like
that's true.
We're talking a lot about a 1 minute trailer.
you guys are. I've been sitting here like
Sorry.
Okay, so we're gonna title this Comic-Con trailer and season 2 predictions.
okay.
So that's what we think Riverdale has in store for us for season 2. We'll find out in the fall.
Yeah,
I'm excited for Riverdale to be back.
me too. I'm actually becoming like really attached to the characters, so it's fun.
I know. What about you?
Getting to know you.
That's my
She's gonna wait and
interpret
see.
that as you may.
Juanita doesn't like to pass judgment until she actually sees what happens. So, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you for the next trailer.
Alright, peace.